Hi people! Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my most favorite comfort foods for a snowy, cold, and dreary day. So come on with me. Let's go into the kitchen.
Okay, so here's what you're going to need, people. You're going to need a big kettle with a lid, your favorite kind of rice. Mine happens to be jasmine because I love the way it makes my house smell. Some crushed red peppers. Oh, we can't forget that cayenne pepper. I love my stuff spicy hot. And then some regular old black pepper. Some garlic powder. Oh, anywhere from 10 to 15 cups of water. And then you're going to have yourself some black beans. These are mine right here. I put about half of that batch into this pot. A yellow onion, and anywhere from 10 to 15 cloves of garlic. Well, you know, you can never have enough garlic. And coarse sea salt. And you're going to need about 6 chicken bouillon cubes and a bay leaf. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to wash those beans, and you want to wash them good. And you want to check for tiny rocks. Now believe it, I know somebody busted their tooth because they didn't check for tiny rocks in the beans. Sometimes you will get 1 or 2 in there. So please be a good bean chef and check your beans for rocks. It's true, people. Check your beans for rocks. Wash them up real good. Alright, the next step, of course, is to throw those beans into your big old pot and cover them up with water. And I would say, I bet you cover them up about an inch at least, maybe 2 inches above the beans when they're laid out flat. Okay, because we're just going to bring this just to a boil here. And you can always add some more water later on. You want to check your water throughout the cooking, you know. Make sure you have plenty of water in there so they don't get dried out. So that looks about right. So we're going to start adding our seasoning now. Okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and throw about 6 bouillon cubes into the water and let it get softened up some. And while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to cut up my garlic and my onions. And I'm going to throw a little bit of butter into a saucepan. You can use extra virgin olive oil if you like. I just didn't have any today, so I just used the butter. Mother always said improvise, and that's just about what I do best when I'm cooking. Whatever I've got, I just use it. So we're going to saute these onions and garlic just enough just to bring out the flavor. And when those onions are just about translucent, then you can just toss them into the pan with your beans and the water and your bouillon. And if you've ever cooked with me before, you know I don't measure anything, not normally anyway. So I just eyeball everything. So I just put in my my dry ingredients here, the garlic powder, the cayenne pepper, and the red peppers. You know, just do it to your taste, whatever you like. That's how much you put in. If you like a lot of something, then put a lot in. If you just like a little bit of something, then just put a little bit in. Okay, now after you've got all your ingredients in there, just give it a couple of stirs, and you're going to bring that to a boil. Okay? Okay, don't forget the bay leaf, and then we're going to cover it up and lower the heat. Okay, so those beans are going to cook for about 2.5 to 3 hours, and you're going to check them every 20-30 minutes and stir them so they don't stick to the bottom. Add a little bit more water if they need it. Meanwhile, we're going to make the rice. This is my jasmine rice. You're going to follow the directions on your package of your rice. To make jasmine rice, I throw in 2 cups of rice to 3 cups of water. Bring it to just a very gentle boil like this. Then I'm going to throw my lid on it, and I'm going to put my timer on for exactly 20 minutes. And in 20 minutes, I'm going to leave the lid on that rice, but I'm going to remove it from the heat and let it sit for a few more minutes, and it's going to be just right. And my house is going to smell so good. And then I'm going to take and add my salt at the very end of cooking my beans. because if you add them first, they're going to suck all the moisture out of your beans, and your beans are going to be hard, and they're going to take forever to cook. Then at the very end of the cook, I'm going to add my red wine into my beans. A little bit of red wine for the beans and a little bit of red wine for the chef. Don't you know? I can taste this now. It's going to be so good. Oh, I tell you, I just love my beans and rice, especially on a cold, snowy day. Yeah, it might be cold and dreary outside, but when I take a bite of these beans, yeah, my world is colorful and spicy again. Y'all should give it a try. Yeah.
Yes, somebody's home. Da 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 da.